All right. Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new 1% weekly sentiment. As you guys know, we run these every single Monday at around 12 p.m. Eastern. This Monday was not available, but I wanted to have a little recording for everybody out. Talking about what we are looking at for this week. I wanted to talk about some crypto, some Bitcoin, some Ethereum as well, and some US 30. Gold is something too that we are looking at as far as a higher time frame scale on some swings coming up here soon. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off here with some BTC USDT. Now we did this TA, I would say about 7 months ago, on BTC, talking about how we were going to move back into this range that created this high right here. So with BTC, we have actually tapped into that range, that 65,000 range. We are looking for some continuation to the upside from there. Weekly chart and daily chart actually looks beautiful. Same exact thing with Ethereum. So I may be copying some equity here soon. I will be putting that out for everybody when I do so. But everything that I'm looking at right now is absolutely beautiful for BTC on the higher time frame. So great equity spot for BTC. Same exact thing with Ethereum as well. That's why I started it off with this to show you guys that we made a push all the way into those lows. And following that, we are looking at some sort of continuation to the upside. So on the higher time frame scale, if we can get that break of structure on the daily time frame for Ethereum right here, the price starts to continue to the upside, then I'll be looking at some more equity. If not, then I pretty much believe that most hope is lost for crypto as far as that goes. For liquidity, we definitely still do need liquidity into the market for crypto. Nothing has been said as far as the news go on higher time frames. This could just be a pullback, and then price could continue to the downside from here. So we're going to watch and see for that on both charts. If we do still continue to the upside, we'll look to continue to cop equity and look to keep rising as far as that goes. But that was Ethereum. We did Bitcoin as well. I'm going to go over into some gold real quick. We'll talk about some gold coming into our weekly push down. So we had a nice little push to the upside, push down that we can see right here, and then a push back into that weekly range, that weekly area of imbalance. So following that fill of that imbalance, if we have broken down on a weekly time frame, we are going to look for a daily break to the downside following that weekly break. So if I look on from my weekly to now my daily, you can see that my weekly is showing, or sorry, that my daily is showing us creating higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, and then we break structure to the downside on the daily chart right here. So this week may be very nice as far as continuation to the downside on gold. I would expect price to continue down into the low that it created right here. Take out some equal lows, maybe take out this area of demand on higher time frames back around 4,000. That would make sense as far as a psychological number goes for manipulation as well. And then from there, we will be able to look for some longs to the upside. But for now, it seems like we have shorts this year, I would say, or this season as far as a higher time frame on gold specifically, which is great because as we know, last year and the year before that, we were sitting at over 200% equity returns on gold. So nice to have a nice little pullback. Definitely something where I would shave off some equity, maybe hedge that equity as well, and get into some shorts against your own equity to allow yourself to protect your own positions. But other than that, should be very, very smooth trading this week. This week, I will be trading gold and I will be trading tomorrow throughout the rest of the week. But I wanted to just get on here and let you guys know that, put out the sentiment stream for this week, and then go from there. So I kept it short, I kept it sweet, kept it simple. We will be trading again gold this week. But with Bitcoin and Ethereum, those are going to be my main watches on higher time frames for equity. So definitely go back and look at that. But without further ado, thanks to everybody who did show up today. I will be tomorrow, streaming tomorrow in the morning at 9:30 a.m. We'll be looking at the charts. We'll be trading gold. So I will see you guys then. Thanks to everybody who did pop out. I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.